some new fire stuff there we're going to have a look at in a bit. Alright then, it's about time to light the fire. First of all though, I've already chopped up some fat wood to go on, so we'll put that on in a minute. But I've been working on these things. Now this is version 1. Version 1 of a portable fire. Now in the bottom of there's cotton wool, hemp rope, a Vaseline and wax mix with some fat wood. The idea of that, keep it in the bag, and then instead of having a big fire, this is just a little fire just to do the job. How it'll work, I don't really know, but that's version 1. I prefer version 2 myself. Exactly the same type of thing, except we've got a load of fat wood on the top, soaked in the Vaseline and wax as well. But I think number 2 is going to work better, personally, because I think it's just a bit too much wax in version 1. But we'll see, won't we? Because I don't even know if I'll be able to light version 1, to be honest though. But we'll give it a go. Once I get through this wax a bit. Yeah, version 1. Not very good at all, is it? Once you get it going, it might go. Not really a big fan of that. But there is a lot of cotton wool and stuff in this one, so that one might burn better once I eventually get to go. So I'll put that on the side. Whoops. Version 2. Version 2 seems to be way better so far. So I'm going to put this on the side. Time check is 10 to 7. So we'll keep checking this one. See how long that burns for. Alright. So that's version 2. Version 1 I think. Way up. Wow, that's burning better than I thought. Version 1 I think. I think that's probably why it's version 1. And once I get it to go, it should. I don't know. But we'll put this one down as well. I'm not holding out much hope for version 1, to be fair. Alright, so yeah, like I said, 10 to 7. Keep an eye on them. Alright, so this version 1, it is still burning, but it ain't the best at all. But to be fair, was just an afterthought. It was like stuff I had left over. Oh, it's going a bit better now. I took a bit of the wax out. It was just what I had left over from making firelighters, I threw in there. And then came up with the idea about making the portable fire for the other one. But yeah, as you just seen, I tipped the wax out and it is picking up better. Yeah. There's obviously a lot more wax in the first one. But that's alright, that'll do. If you can just tip it out like that and it'll keep going. It'll burn for even longer then, won't it? Nice. Alright then. It's only been on 10 minutes anyway. Both of them. Nice fire go. These things, I'm quite happy with these. Both of them, to be honest, even though the second one well, it might burn out first, you never know. It might give off better heat initially, but it might die out. The second one might just, the first one might just stay a bit longer. Might have to tip out a little bit of wax every now and again, but like I said, this one is just everything I had left over from the first. I just threw into the one tin, so I don't know how it's going to fare off. So number one, number two. Right, we'll get back to them in a bit. Get some more wood on the fire. I don't know, alright, because these are just sort of test pieces. Oh, still pretty much one lump in there at the moment. Yeah, that one's the same. Hard wax, but I don't know. We'll just see how they go. Been burning for, well, sort of 15 minutes at the moment. That's fire one, and that's fire two. No, they still are. It's just I'm around the wrong side. Right, so that's number one, and that's number two, and they are both on an even, I'd say. They've been going for half an hour. It is now 20 past 7. So it's half an hour they've been burning for. Well happy with them. They're really good. So that's a bit of it. Time check on these portable fires. 50 minutes. Fire one, fire two, still burning amazingly good. And the real fire, but I did give him a tiniest poke earlier, as you've seen, but if I was to give him another little poke, I reckon they burn faster. So I'm going to leave them like that as long as I can, and then if they need a little poke or a stir as they die down, I'll do it then. Alright, over an hour on both of them. I just did give them a little stir up to see what was happening inside. This one is still got a lump in the middle. Amazing. This is fire two. That's pretty much just down to whatever's burning in there now. But over an hour. After 1 hour 10 minutes, fire two is done. Alright, 20 past 8 now, so that's an hour and a half, and yeah, I'd say that's pretty much almost done. I mean, you have always got the option of putting sticks on top of it, but just as it is, that's an hour and a half for that one, which is number one, and at 1 hour and 10 minutes for number two. Now, we all thought number two was going to be the better one, but as you can see, it turns out number one, which we thought had way too much wax in, wasn't going to be up to much, but that's turned out to be the best one. Anywho, get some stuff on the old fire there, but the sun's going down somewhere. There it is. Awesome. And it's still nice and dry.